welcome. We're here at Shadow Oak Ranch in Stevensville, Texas, and I'm here with a Hall of Famer, Pete Branch, and his great horse, Kit Kat Sugar. Pete, what a wonderful horse. This horse was last year, I believe, the horse of the year. Is that correct?
Yes, he was. Yes,
and
he was.
He's only a 5-year-old.
5 now, correct.
You decided to retire him at a 4-year-old at the top of his game. I believe the last score that you scored was probably a 228 in the Brazos Bash.
We did a 231 at Rancho after that, and the very last run he made was a 225 at Jackson, Mississippi.
So he was retired sound. All the top hens that I talked to said that this is one of the most phenomenal horses they've ever seen. He stops as hard as any horse. He turns as hard as any horse. Tell us a little bit about how he was to train, Pete.
This is the first highbrow cat stud that I've trained. I've trained a lot of highbrow cat mares, and everybody told me that how laid back and lazy they were going to be, and this one was anything but laid back and lazy. His mother had a lot of move in her. She was a Ricochet out of Little Badger Dulce, the mare that I also won Horse of the Year on, the very first Horse of the Year. Chris, you know, one of the most unique things about Kit Kat Sugar is the fact that he is double herd negative, which is extremely hard to find nowadays in a highbrow cat stallion.
It is, you know, that's worth a lot right there, Pete, because that's strong. And just a phenomenal stud. You were talking about how he stops. This horse stops hard every time, and he likes it, doesn't he?
Unbelievable stopping horse, and I guess probably one of the most phenomenal things about him is that he stayed sound that whole time. We've never had any soundness problems whatsoever with him.
Pete, thanks for having your stud here today.
Chris, thanks for having us.
If you're interested in breeding to one of the hottest sires in the industry, Kit Kat Sugar, check him out. Owned by Barbara and Lonnie Allsup, and standing at the Brazos Valley Equine Stallion Station. Wow, Pete, what a beautiful stallion. Tell me a little bit about him. What is his name?
This horse is Little Dulces Rey. His first colt crop is our 3-year-olds this year. There's just 3 of them.
That's the ones that you worked earlier?
Correct, yep. It is. It's that's 2 of the 3. This horse had to retire his show career as a 4-year-old due to an injury. Really a nice horse. He's out of he's by Dulces Rey and out of our great mare, Little Badger Dulce.
Yeah, boy, he's got some bone on him, huh?
Yes, sir.
And we were talking earlier. What a great combination from breeding over some highbrow cat mares.
Correct. He is a great outcross for highbrow cat mares. Plus, our idea was that he does have a lot of bone, and we wanted to try to put some bone back on those cat mares.
Well, he's a gorgeous stallion. Those 2 horses you worked this morning during the show or by this stallion, and I like the bone that he throws. You know, this horse, you could breed him and go roping on some of those horses. You could go barrel racing. You can go anywhere.
You bet. And they're excellent-minded horses.
You were talking earlier about how sensitive he is. He doesn't like to be, corrected very much. He's pretty sensitive.
He's very sensitive. He's a very good-minded horse.
It doesn't take much to train these kind of horses.
No, he's a good-minded horse and lots of personality. Really, really a nice horse.
And these horses are owned by the great people, Barbara and Lonnie Allsup, which you've worked for 20-something years. They got some of the best stock in the industry. This brand right here is one of the most distinctive brands in the quarter horse industry. If you're interested in breeding this great stallion, Little Dulces Rey, check him out. He stands over at the Brazos Valley Stallion Station in Stevensville, Texas, and he's at a bargain at $1,000. Great bone, great structure, great mind. Check him out. His nickname's Hot Wire.